by Damon Runyon. Damon Runyon was an American writer back in the 1920s and 30s, and he wrote stories about kind of unsavory characters, like gangsters, gamblers, and bootleggers. And actors, thank you. And his characters had a very peculiar way of talking.
For example, everything is always in the present tense. Like, last week I am walking down 42nd Street. Or, 10 million years ago, dinosaurs are running around Central Park.
Right, and they never use contractions. They would never say, I don't wish to make a bet. They would say, I do not wish to make a bet. I do not know if anybody in the real world ever talks this way, but that is how they talk in Damon Runyon's New York, and speakeasies like the 1600 Club, where the proprietor and hostess is Miss Missouri Martin.
You can call me Mizzou. I manage the club. I sing You Made Me Love You with the band, but only if you beg, and obtain certain necessary but illegal supplies from a guy they call Dave the Dude.
Only a rank sucker would think of taking 2 peeks at Dave the Dude's doll, because while Dave may stand for the first peek, figuring it is a mistake, it is a sure thing he will get sawed up at the second peek. And Dave the Dude is not a guy you want sawed up at you.
But this Waldo Winchester is 100% sucker. This Waldo Winchester is a nice-looking young guy who writes pieces about Broadway in the Morning Item. The chances are, if he knows that Dave the Dude is Miss Billy Perry's doll, he would never take more than the first peek. But by this time, Miss Billy Perry is taking peeks back at him.
Thank you, Miss Perry, for joining me at my table. May I say, first of all, that in that last number, your performance is superlative.
Holly, thank you!
Yes, I say to myself, yes, here is the future of tap dance. The people must be told.
But I just keep in step with the other girls.
Forgive me, Miss Perry, but that is not what you do. Champagne, Boris, for myself and Miss Billy Perry. Do not take umbrage, Miss Perry. You keep in step. You keep in beautiful step, in perfect step. And yet to me, you are not like the others.
Well, I'm the only redhead. Most tap dancers are blackheads. Did you know that?
I believe so, yes.
But I'm the only redhead. Of course, we all wear these platinum blonde wigs, so you cannot tell.
And yet, I can see the difference. Thank you, Boris.
Is it my batons?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, you're so polite. It's just that I'm the only one that toils. Batons.
How very true, Miss Perry. You and you alone twirl batons. The band has struck up a merengue, Miss Perry. Would you join me?
Of course I would.
Is there a love in the life of Miss Billy Perry? The people wish to know.
No, not really. Well, there is this one guy.
Who?
Oh, Dave the Dude.
You are Dave the Dude's doll?
No, it's nothing like that. He hardly knows me.
In that case, Miss Perry.
He does send me things sometimes.
Like what?
Oh, you know, fur coats, diamond rings, one thing or another.
Really?
But I send it back to him at once. I'm not the type of doll who takes things from strange skies.
I believe you are not.
So last week, one-eyed saw the Abrahams gets a little bit stewed up. And he refers to yours truly as a broad, meaning no harm whatsoever. But then Dave the Dude reaches across the table and
Is Dave the Dude here this evening?
Oh, no, Mr. Winchester. He's out of the city this evening. He's down in the Bahamas to get some goods for his company.
Well, in that case, Miss Perry.
Oh. Oh, Mr. Winchester.
Oh, Miss Perry.
There you are. When a guy and a dog get to taking peeks back and forth at one another, why, there you are indeed.
Of course, nobody tells Dave the Dude about this state of affairs because they do not wish to get Dave the Dude excited. Because when Dave the Dude gets excited, he's liable to blow somebody's brains out.
And the chances are it will be nobody's brains but Waldo Winchester's. Although some say he already has no brains, or he would not be hanging around Dave the Dude's dog. So what happens? But one night, he walks into the 1600 Club, and what does he see?
He sees his doll, Miss Billy Perry, surrounded by this Waldo Winchester in a position that is more than somewhat friendly. This agitates Dave the Dude to a considerable extent. Right away, he reaches for the old equalizer.
But he doesn't happen to have the old equalizer with him.
Oh.
Not expecting to have to shoot anybody this particular evening. Meanwhile, Waldo Winchester is in sucker's heaven. Then he sees Dave the Dude walking over and releases his stranglehold on Miss Billy Perry.
Dave the Dude, Waldo Winchester, New York Daily Item. Tell me, Dave, how does today's well-dressed bootlegger find the...
Now, I will say for Dave the Dude that he has a pretty fair uppercut, although his left is not so good. He knocks Waldo Winchester over. In fact, he folds up like a busted car table.
Oh.
Waldo! What did he do to you? Oh, you're not dead! Dave the Dude, do not come near me. My Waldo was right about you. You are nothing but an illiterate gorilla. You impede my meteoric rise for the last time. Now, from now on, I leave that to Waldo. Go, 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 go. I do not wish to see you again. Perpetually.
Dave the Dude stares at the two of them, and then, instead of giving Waldo a taste of the old shoe leather, which is customary in these situations, he just turns around and walks out of the joint, feeling very mad and ugly.
After that, nobody sees Dave the Dude for a week, maybe 2 weeks, until one Sunday afternoon, little Johnny McGowan, who's one of Dave's men, comes and says to me like this.
Hey, what do you think? Dave the Dude kidnaps the scribe and is taking him out for an airing.
Now, I'm worried by this proposition. I like Dave the Dude, but taking a newspaper guy like Waldo Winchester out for an airing is apt to cause talk, especially if he does not come back.
And what is more, Dave the Dude is up at the Woodcock Inn on the Pelham Parkway, and he has sent out the word for one and all to join him there at once.
This invitation does not strike me as a good thing at all.
He mentions your name in particular, so let us get moving.
The way I look at it, Dave the Dude is no company for a dog like me at this time. Either he does something to Dave the Dude already, to Waldo Winchester already, or is about to do something to him which I wish no part of. Anyway, we pull up in front of the Woodcock Inn with a lot of other cars there already ahead of us.
Welcome, everybody. Come on in.
Dave,
Mizzou, I am so happy to see you.
Dave, what is coming off here?
Hey, Rochester Red, great to see you. Thanks for coming.
You know, a guy cannot be too careful what he does in a town like this.
Big Julie, good to see you. Come on in, join the party.
Dave, I would hate to see you get tangled up in anything right now.
Why, Mizzou? There's nothing coming off here but a wedding. And it is going to be the best wedding anyone on Broadway ever sees. Get a load of this.
Well, Dave.
I show a Smith Brothers cough drop to the jewelry store guy, and I tell him, get me a diamond this big.
So you're marrying Miss Billy Perry then?
Not a chance. What type of guy would I be to hitch up a classy doll like Miss Billy Perry to a gorilla like me?
Oh, I'm not a gorilla.
If Miss Billy Perry says
All right. I like gorillas. Some of my best customers are gorillas. I'm married to a woman. So, who's getting married then?
nobody but Miss Billy Perry and the scribe.
I thought you hate the scribe.
I do. But I run into Billy the other night, and she is crying her eyes out because she loves this scribe. And I love Billy so much that I wish her to be happy at all times, even if she has to marry that miserable, sneaky little... Hey, little Caesar! Come on in. Great to see you. The bar's over there.
So where's Waldo?
There he is, in the corner, the guy hugging his knees. You know, I once see two guys go to the old warm squatty boo up in Sing Sing prison, and I wish to say both are laughing heartily compared to Waldo Winchester at this moment. Mizzou, you would be doing me a great service if you'd go over there and kind of jolly him up a little bit. Tell him I'm not going to scratch him as he fears, even though it would give me great pleasure to do so. After all, what kind of wedding would this be when the bridegroom gets scratched? Hey, Fat Albert! Great to see ya! Come on in.
Well, I'm happy to hear that Dave intends to do nothing worse to Waldo Winchester than getting him married up. So I sashay on over to where he's sitting. It looks like everybody from all the joints on Broadway are present, including Miss Billy Perry, who's all dressed up in white and lugging a big bundle of buttons. Miss Mizzou, she says to me, Dave the Dude is the most generous guy who ever lives. Finally, I make it over to Waldo Winchester, who's sitting all by himself and staring at the exit sign, but he looks to be all in one piece. Hey, you're right, Waldo, the worst is yet to come.
That's for sure. You can bet on that.
Fine-looking bridegroom, Nick. Cheer up, this is a wedding, not a funeral.
That remains to be seen.
Hey, I married 5 different guys. Twice with a preacher, twice with a justice of the peace, and once with a tugboat captain. It does me no harm whatsoever.
That is very good. But I will bet that when you marry these guys, you do not have a wife.
A wife? Waldo, are you telling me you have a wife?
Yes. And she is going to be very nervous when she hears about this.
You never mentioned a wife before.
She never comes up before, but she is my wife all the same. My wife is Lola Sapola of the Rolling Sapolas, Acrobats. You know her?
I do not.
She is the strong doll who juggles the other 4 Sapolas. And may I say, Miss Mizzou, that in the admittedly specialized field of acrobat juggling, Miss Lola Sapola is a shining star of the first magnitude. But I digress.
Yes, you do.
My wife is very strict with me. She does not allow me to go around marrying people. And she can be very physical, which I admire.
Does Miss Billy Perry know about this wife?
She never comes
Never
up.
comes up, right. So why is it you don't mention to Dave the Duke that you already have a wife when he takes you out here to marry you off to Miss Billy Perry?
Well, if I tell Dave the Dude I am married after I take his doll away from him, I am concerned that he becomes excited and does something harmful to my health.
Now, there is much in what the guy says, to be sure. I'm thinking I better take it on a limb out of here when there's a huge racket at the door, and Waldo Winchester goes,
Ah! Dave the Dude?
Dude. I said, which one of you guys is Dave the Dude?
I am Dave the Dude. What is the big idea busting in here like a walrus and gumming up our wedding?
So you are the guy who kidnaps my ever-loving husband and takes him out here to marry off to that little red-headed pancake.
Miss Billy Perry is not a pancake.
Says you.
Furthermore, Miss Billy Perry marries any guy she feels like marrying anytime she feels like it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
There's my father. Father! Oh, there you are, you beautiful little man. Oh, did that nasty little trap scare you half to death? Never mind, I take you home. I make you nice, Hammer dear.
Only because I am a gentleman, I do not fill you full of slugs.
Only because I am lady. You are not already dead.
Billy? Where's Billy? Oh, Billy. I am so sorry you do not get your wedding. All I want is your happiness, but as Cupid, I am a total bust. This is the only nice thing I ever tried to do in my whole life, and it is too bad it does not come off. Maybe if you wait till he can drown her or something.
Oh, Dave, I can never be happy with a guy such as Waldo Winchester. There's only one guy in this world for me.
Who is it?
It is you.
Me? Nobody leaves this room. We are having a wedding.